Look at my hair. I ought to fix this. Let me fix my hair. I've had a few really rough health days, so I thought, well, I'll show you a few things, then I'll have to lay back down because I had a few really rough health days, and poor Sabrina's helped me cook and do dishes and everything. My hair is not going to get any better, y'all. It's just going to be what it is. It needs to be washed, and it's been so windy here with my funky ears, I'm scared to wash my hair. So for anybody that's never seen my channel before, I had mastoiditis a couple years ago and found out that I have extra bones and extra bone marrow in my ears. So when that weather acts up, I don't always like super wash my hair because then I'll screw up my ears and I have to end up going to the ENT specialist for him to tell me again, it's just because your ears are weird. So I'm here going to do a quick temu haul and leave some nuggets of information with you. Hi, Sage. Glad to have you here. I can tell with that name you're probably someone that needs to be here. Hi, Lucius. Good to see you again. So ignore the way I look today. I've had some rough health days, and we're having some rough weather move in. My neuromuscular disorder is really amping up today. So it's been weird. If you hear a voice, it's Sabrina on the porch in the background. Don't freak out. But I wanted to come on because I found some really cute things, and I've also posted some really important stuff today that you might want to go back and watch on my channel if you have been following some of the information. It's really important stuff. Also, I just want everybody to know that didn't like the "Don't You Got It A" joke. I'm sitting in front of my cult leader curtains. Don't even get me started. You need to go back a few videos to get the joke. Because apparently I have enormous force and control when I sit in front of these curtains. So I'm sitting here so that maybe everybody will use my Temu code, which is TAV as in victory 61902. I had to think about that. So I did 80. Oh, so it's only 50 something. It started out warm and then the winds picked up and it's only 50, like 57 now. But we're gonna have like 45-mile-per-hour winds tonight and storms tonight and tomorrow. And we're on the top of the crag of the mountain on the Cumberland Plateau, and my neuromuscular disorder when all that happened. So I'm already starting to flare. So I thought I better do this right now or I won't get it done. Look at what I found on Temu for literally like $7. Let me see which is front, which is back. This is a little leopard teal and hot pink, and it's got a great cover up or a dress. It's whatever you want to wear it for. I had it on yesterday, modeling in it on the front porch so I could make Sabrina laugh. Very cute. Hits right below your knees. Very stretchy. Could have sized down. Glad I didn't though, because it flares out a little bit at the bottom, but not a whole lot. Very cute. Has got good coverage under the arms, so your bra's not going to show. I really thought this was adorable. Literally like $7 or $8. Oh, and it ties, although it's just a faux tie. It doesn't, but it's got a little bow right there. It's just a faux. It doesn't really pull the belt. And then I found this absolutely, I just smacked myself in the face, absolutely amazing shirt. Also, for anybody that wants to know, this is cute. It goes on like this, and then it ties. It just ties in a bow behind your back. Look at this. And so when I spend a lot of time in my backyard because I garden and do sunflowers and stuff, because that's literally about all I can do in the summertime. So I just make sure my sunflowers are growing. And I spend a lot of time in my garden. And so I like to wear garden-y clothes where I can get some vitamin D. So I look horrible today. I promise you, I'm just going in flare. I'll be okay in a few days when this weather passes. It's supposed to snow here tomorrow night again. It was 69. It was almost 70 yesterday. Transition periods in the weather, my body does not do with this neuromuscular disorder. It's like MS, only more aggressive, and it hurts. I'm not having the best of days, but it's okay. It'll pass. I'm wishing for spring and summer so hard you can't imagine, because those are the months that my body works the best. And I'm like, I function. Let me function, Lord. Let me function. So for anybody else that likes my curtains, somebody said I was like a Freemason because my curtains. Freemasons are diamonds, and they don't let women in. That's the Eastern Star. But anyway, let's throw logic out for all the trolls that want to come into this. Oh, Lord. Hello from England. Howdy, how you doing? I got a lot of Freddie Mercury tats and Brian May. I got shears. Now, I ordered some from Amazon, and then I ordered some from Temu. And guess what? They're the mother flipping same things, even on the flipping tag. So I got some shorter ones for my bedroom because I have shorter windows in my bedroom. But I still have buffalo check. I have buffalo check here in my bedroom, in my kitchen, because it's farmhouse style, y'all. I live in the country. But I got these, and they're 63, or they're 53 or 63. I can't remember. I measured before I ordered. Don't come at me. But they're only like $3 a piece on Amazon. They're like $9 a piece. So score one for me. Did good there. I didn't know that. Like, I always wonder if Temu has stuff, so I always like screenshot and then go search. Same thing. I've not been to England, but it's like one of my life goals to stand in front of Garden Lodge and just look at the fence and the door and just have a moment. Because I know Peter Freestone really well. I met him in Atlanta several years ago, and we became really good friends. And he lives over in the Czech Republic now, but in Prague. But I've never been to London. My friends have, and I had one that walked the purple carpet at the Bow Wrap premiere. That was pretty neat. But I've never been myself. Maybe someday I'll get there. I don't know. So for those of y'all, I'm going to stumble over words, and I'm probably going to drop everything because of my neuromuscular disorder. But for those of y'all who have been following my health journey, I get to finally start the gym. And I got these because I have red shoes that I wear in my house for my physical therapy. But where I've lost so much weight, I needed a size smaller. So I ordered these. I like these. I really like these. Honestly, when I wear some Nikes I've got and some of these, I really can't tell the difference. I mean, they feel just as good on my feet. But I like these because even on my bad days, I can get into these shoes because they give a little bit back here. I thought they were cute. I wear mostly black. When I go to the gym, black and gray to cover my hind end, you know. So I like these. These were, I think, $7.82. And I like them. I've got another pair, and I've worn them for 6 months now doing physical therapy in the house, and I like them. I just don't want to wear my inside shoes outside. Do y'all have that? Do y'all have inside and outside shoes? We do here in the country because you don't want to step in a cow pie and bring it inside. So you're in Liverpool. Oh, cool. I'd love to come across the pond. Maybe one day I'll get there. I almost did it the year before COVID hit. I almost came to the Queen International convention, and I didn't. My health went bad, and I didn't get to come. But my health, I've been doing better. I've been losing weight and doing better, but I don't know if my doctor ever let me get that far from home. It'd be my dream to just run away and hide. I got these, which are really kind of summery. They're green long. They're almond, medium length, flowers, and then hunter green accent nails. So if you haven't looked at the video, y'all know why I do these Temu hauls, right? Because I leave little nuggets. So if y'all have not looked at the videos I just made, go and look at the last video I made. And I just went to a website and took screenshots for y'all because some people are too lazy to Google things or to go and type in a website. So I just took screenshots and shared it with y'all because it's on public domain. So I just shared what I saw. It's very interesting. These have these have actually a blue well coming out of the water on them. It's hard to see here. It's very hard to see here. But these actually have a blue well that's arching up out of the water. And the tail one is actually down there. But these are going to be cute. And when I put these on, I'll do a short so y'all can see them. These are going to be really pretty. I tried to get nails on Sabrina this week, but we've had like the last couple of days we've been so busy. We've not done anything fun. We've just worked or been super sick and had to rest. And we've just kind of drained ourselves. And I think that's why with the weather and my neuromuscular, I'm kind of not sparking on all cylinders today, but it's okay. I'll rest after she goes home. Okay, Turtle Island. I guess we all learned something today. I don't really care to see that, but okay. Got more important fish to fry today. Turtle Island time. Look at these. These are cute too. These are like flowery but kind of nude in some spots. But it's hard to see. And they're sparkly. They have like glitter on them. Sorry. These are cute though. Like I didn't think when I worked when I was a parole officer, I always had gel nails, and I always thought fake nails. No, they're not. They're not quality. I like them. And some of the glues, them suckers ain't going nowhere. I got these, but the more I look at them, the more I think they look like somebody that's been dead and their nails are going bad. Sorry. I supervised the murder, so I did a lot of PSIs, and I've seen a lot of photographs probably nobody ever wanted to see. But that's what they remind me of. I have like a whole closed compartmentalized file in my head that we just don't open anymore. Don't go to Liverpool. I've had a lot of very friendly people on my channel pop in and say they're from Liverpool. So I think Liverpool must be a sweet place. I mean, I'm from Appalachia, so you know what they say about Appalachia. These are cute. Gypsy had a pair on like these the other day, and I absolutely loved them, so I went and hunting for them. And oh my gosh, this is as close that I could find, but they're so cute. I'm having fun too. I bought lots of stuff, and I'm having fun with them, and it's cheap. Like you can get these for like they cost $7 to $10 if you go to the store, and they're like 89 to $1.89. Most of the ones that I get, I mean, they're super affordable. These are really awesome. These are almost stilettos. Those are cool. But I have to have like a good health day, so I feel like dressing up when I have these on. I also got nail stickers, and they come like 10 packs of foil, and you just peel them off. But I got like the celestial pack that has stars and suns and moons and stuff in it. I guess some people would call that something else, but I'm not going to because it's just the sun and the moon. But I also looked up in the community post the word immunogenicity because I knew that would be a word that was some people on that last video I did. And I'll have you know that is one word everybody should know. Immunogenicity is when they're trying to create a cellular response with a placed material in your body. They're trying to create a cellular response from you. So, oh, isn't it funny that I froze there? Well, thank you, YouTube. I want to tell you. But immunogenicity means, hi, Savannah. It means that they're trying to create a cellular response within your body to an inserted, I don't know what to call it, recipe. We'll call it a recipe. So with that and that website I found, it kind of solidifies everything that I've been saying and stuff. I also wanted to show you, I was crafting again the other night, been working on some dream catchers, and I wanted to show you something that most of y'all may not know that Temu sells that is really helpful for crafters, and they sell these dried flowers. And I use these all the time, and I don't think I gave these enough viewing when I got them the other day. So I'm coming back to do it again. I'm going to show you stuff that I get to put on these dream catchers. So all of these are like 89 cents or 69 cents a pack. And I like the pop-in color, so I got like 3 in that color. But they've got all different, like peachy to red to vibrant turquoise in there. They've even got a little bit of eucalyptus in there. I use these a lot to put on my dream catchers because I'd rather have dried natural things. I really like these packs of flowers and the leaves. You can get all different colors. But I also get sparkles to go on my dream catcher. So if you don't like the fur and bone that I put on, I can get sparkles too. And so I get these long strings. And this one actually has amethyst on it. So this has amethyst on a stainless steel chain. And it's just like 3 foot. But I mean, to do little tiny drops and stuff and to bring some nature into the dream catchers when I'm not using my bone and fur, then, you know, this does really good. So I like these. And this, I think, was maybe $1.39. I mean, and for 3 foot of that, that's pretty doggone good. Because you can make jewelry out of it. You can do whatever you want. I put it on dream catchers. I'm a weirdo. It's your turn to be sick. I'm still climbing in and out because of the stupid weather here. It's going to snow here again tomorrow night. It was like almost 70 yesterday. I can't get used to these 30 and 40 degree temp changes. It's just killing me. It's just killing me. I've got tons around my house. I've got a big labradorite heart right there. I don't think I'd reach it, but I've got a big quartz right there. I've got fluorite. I've got dragon's blood. I've got everything here. I've got a big chunk of selenite in my living room that's like huge. Literally, it's like as big as my leg. Well, it's bigger than my leg now. It's probably big as both my legs. It's huge. It's like a coffee table. It's under my TV and shelf. It's huge. So I've got a lot of stuff. But I just wanted to pop on, and I'm making. That's one thing that I was taught by the elders, and when we go to like powwows and stuff, they would take all the girls, and all the little boys will learn how to make a drum, and the girls will go with the matriarchs and learn how to do other stuff. And so this is stuff that I learned growing up, and I kind of went back to it, and I'm working on that rattle too. It's about 3/4 of the way done, and it will be picked up by the tribe probably by late March at the latest. So and I'm also me and the husband are doing some auction items for the Boys and Girls Club and the domestic shelter in the county next to us. So we try to that's kind of what we try to put good energy back into the world. Oh, Mother Nature's food board. She can't get nothing right here. But that's why I look horrible. The wind has been, 30 to 40 miles per hour, and the weather's been dipping up and down. So I've just been like Dutch braiding my hair because with my ears as touchy as they are, I know better with this weather. I know better. I know better. So I'm just waiting for this last little clipper to come through, and then maybe my health will straighten back up. But I just had to pop on. I don't care what I look like if I've got something important to say. And this morning, as soon as I saw what was going on, I jumped straight on the porch to do that live to try to send you there. I've posted also in the comments the link to the BitChute copy without the advertisements. If you want to watch it straight through, go watch it. So on that live where I said, go watch this, I put the link down in there in one of the comments. But as soon as I found out, and we had the website, and I could pull proof, and y'all could go there, but most people won't spend 2 minutes to go. Then I did that whole little video so that y'all can see what's going on. I question everything you see. That's why I always, when I tell you stuff, I'm always like, research, question, go search, go find your own information, go check me, go check me. But I thought I'm going to share this because I'm afraid so many people that need to see this will actually go and look at it. So I just did screenshots and threw it in a slideshow for you so that you would see what's going on. It's going to be easier to find us than freaking microchipped animals. We're going to be monitored more heavily than sex offenders. Just think about that. I used to monitor sex offenders, okay? So I know what goes into monitoring them, okay? I have a problem with being easier found than someone that's on felony supervision. I have a problem with that. You should too, probably. You should, but it's weird what's happening. I just, thought I'd sneak a little nugget of truth in here and show you my cute little dresses and nails I got the other day, and say howdy, because it looks like I'm going into a big flare. I'm swelling again, and although I feel better, I feel the energy amping up in my body and the swelling, and I know that the barometric pressure is sliding through West Tennessee right now, so give me about 3 more hours and I'll look like the Pillsbury Doughboy because I just swell so bad. Sometimes I put on like 8 to 12 pounds of fluid, and because it's an autoimmune response, can we all wonder why that happens? And so your body just inflammation, and I look horrible. It's really a horrible disorder. Savannah, that's true. Hey, Gypsy, I got a copy as close as I could find of those nails you had on that one day, as close as I could find. If you go back and watch, you'll see them. But I just wanted to pop in and say howdy and say make sure to watch the last 2 my live. The quick live that I did was just a couple minutes, and the video right after. Have you seen the new plan? And go check it out for yourselves if you're curious. And I also in the community post did the definition of immunogenicity, which is basically just trying to get a cellular or other response from your body when they inject recipes. Gotta be careful what you say. And so for people to say that we're not being attacked at the cellular level is actually stupid. For nurses to say, here's what gets me. A lot of the nurses are coming back and saying, we're trained to do this, this, and this. We're not trained to do that. What you're saying is unfounded. There's a difference between being trained and educated. And you're correct. You're being trained, much like a dog is trained to shit outside. You can be trained to do anything. But education gives you free will because you have the education and normally the integrity to do the correct thing. Training and education are 2 very separate things. So watch the verbiage of people that you talk to. And so for a lot of the nurses come back clapping back saying nasty things at us, that, we're trained to use this. And one lady said, well, I'll keep my apps are much easier. Well, if you cared about your patients, you would want the best possibility and the best outcome. So that makes me question your integrity there also. But for most of the nurses, they're like, well, we're trained to do this. Yes, honey, you are. You're trained. Just let that sink in for a minute. You're trained. I'm just like, can we all get through the verbiage here? You might need to ask the weatherman that question, probably. May knock some people out of here. But I am up to over 3,200 subs now. Program, that's it. That's Sage, yes. Yeah, and I hope they can look at this now, because I'm like everything that I've told y'all, that one website basically proves everything. And I'm just like, okay, go look at this. Go test your, your research skills and go, prove me wrong. I'll happily accept it if it's true. But I mean, and I looked at that company. It goes back to 2012. And did you see that the University of Texas at Austin was coordinated in on all that too? So tell me it's not a worldwide thing too. So I just, I'm not okay with this because the air thins. Did you not know that? And you get away from the earth and the air thins, so you're away from the warm earth that holds the temperature, and you get into thinner air, and that's why it gets colder. Did not anybody else was struggling with that? The weatherman needs to do some. He's got some explaining to do because they had a decent forecast on this week and it has sucked. Hi, Mary. I look horrible because I'm going into flare because it's going to snow here again tomorrow night. And we've got 40-mile-per-hour winds coming. It's about 25 out there right now. And took all my flags down before they ended up in the next county. And I'm starting to swell like the Muffin Man. And God knows I'll be giant like the Michelin Boy tomorrow. I mean, I'm going to be huge. I'm swelling. So this is going to be a doozy. So if you don't see me for a few days, I'm in flare. I'll be back as soon as I'm healthy. But spring and fall just kill me. I mean, just literally, they try to kill me. Oh, we've got somebody coming in. Thank you, Sage. Thank you for helping explain that. Yeah, that's kind of they're repeated questions, but hey, we have them. I have them too. I have days when my brain doesn't work. But I'm really struggling with this transitional weather that we're having in my area right now because these 30 and 40 degree temp changes my body can't do with this disorder, and so I'm struggling. So, but it was what I found today was so important. I thought, screw what I look like. I'm going to tell you what I found, and y'all can go and research, and y'all can talk amongst yourselves. I left a community post, so y'all can down in there. You can chitter chatter and tell me what you think. Yeah, I seize up a lot too. I had some frozen mussels earlier in the week when the last one came through, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen again because that's unpleasant. Yesterday I felt really bad, and it was not good. Single, able to make pancakes. No, I've been married for 21 years, and I look pathetic today. I don't eat a lot of bread. I know I'm a big old burly girl, but I'm farm raised in Halterbrook show cattle, so even if I'm skinny, I'm gonna have big old shoulders on me, so I can't help it. Yeah, that's you should always ask potential wives if they can make pancakes, right? Like, I mean, I used to make them from scratch for the kids, but I don't make pancakes anymore because I don't eat bread. My mother, that's why I said it was such a big deal that I ate the yeast roll she made the other day because I normally don't eat bread. But when your mother puts a giant yeast roll on your plate, you eat that yeast roll because that's your mama's recipe and you eat it. Fold again. Sorry. But it's just, I don't know, it's been a weird few days here and the weather-wise and with my health and stuff. But when I found that, I was like, screw what I look like. I'm telling them what I found. I'm telling them to go research. I'm giving them this information. Y'all keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes. At this point, we're like a herd of cows just getting butt tagged. I mean, literally, we're getting microchipped, and I'm not okay with that. On the other side, beyond the being able to locate us anywhere, it's going internal and they're like they can find us anywhere. Listen, I supervised the worst felons that had the bracelets and the anklets and all that other stuff, and I don't want to be more easily found than them. I'm not okay with that. So that's why I wanted to share this. It looks like it's been going on way longer. And if they were working on transdermal patches for these little jibby jabs and others, they're trying to do others this way now so that it's going to hit the children really hard too. The MMR and polio. What age group is that going to target, do you think? So I'm just like, y'all pay attention. Y'all pay attention. Probably not. So, like I used to tell my parolees when they came out of prison, leave women alone unless you're sure you want to be in a relationship, because you'll never find a lady if you're looking for a bitch in heat. Little bit of country logic there, okay? So I know that probably shocks some of y'all, but it's true. So, I don't think you can find anything true on the internet anymore. I mean, literally, like you have to sift to find intelligence on the internet. So if you're looking for people, authentic people, it's like 1 out of every 10 million. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Sage is just dying rolling. She's probably just going, oh, I wish I found her sooner. I say like a church or community events where you get a good baseline and see people repeatedly, so you kind of know who they are. You go to good places to find people, not bad places. But I used to tell all my parolees that, because if they got into relationships, I'd be doing a warrant in 6 months. But if they stayed out of relationships, if they give me at least a year to 18 months, they did good. It's just about creating like a structure in your brain before you pair with somebody else. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate you. I've been doing a lot of research on Australia and Queensland this morning, as you can see by my video. So I really appreciate you. Bingo hall. Well, if you like cougars, go to a bingo hall. There you go. So, but I just wanted to share my few little items and get some nuggets out to you to go watch my other stuff I put out today. It's very eye-opening. Go look for yourself. Care enough about your future to go and look and see what you're trying to do. And also, for the people who don't like my curtains, they're still here. I ain't changed them. I refuse to ever change my curtains. Now, since I have found cult leader status, I'm keeping these curtains forever because I am more powerful with them. Doggone it. I'm keeping my status. You can't take it away from me. So even if I made a mistake, I'm still big dog because I have play curtains. So see? And you can get them for $9.99 at Don't You Got It A. And we're working on a discount code, but I don't know when we're going to be able to get there because we're fussing about, changing the monetary, who's going to change it out and who's going to make more money, who's going to lose. So we're having problems with HR with that, but we're working on it, okay? Oh, I refuse to change my curtains. If you say you don't like something about me, I'm going to do it forever. I'm a turd. Do this shake shotty. No, that's okay. I supervised enough people that came out. I do have, I went and got a tattoo on I've got half my back done. And I got it done prison house style because all my parolees came out and say, "Oh, I got it done in prison. It hurts so much worse." It doesn't. It just takes forever, but it doesn't hurt any worse. I got a huge. It says one joy scatters 100 griefs, in like old English font. It's big and chunky. And then I went and watched a double matinee at the movies. It didn't hurt any worse. It didn't hurt any worse. So there's anybody that's wondering, it just takes forever. Let me hide that turd too. So. Sabrina's cough is getting better. If anybody can hear her cough's getting better, but it's not all the way gone. But I have moved a lot of stuff out of her lungs with a lot of the cinnamon and clove tea and steaming and stuff like that. So we're trying. We're really trying. She sounds a lot better, though. Hi, Emily. So, okay, guys. So weather's moving in here. Seriously? Oh, Lord. We make sure the state you live in allows that if you're going to do that on other people. So, but we are expecting weather to enter in the next 3 hours. So I expect my body to go into full flare because I'm already in half flare right now. I'm starting to turn funny colors and swell. If you don't see me for 3 days, don't freak out. I'll be back. I'm now at like 3,200 subs. And I think a lot of it's just because of the lives we've been doing and the information. I don't know if it's going to get me zinged or not. I'm waiting for a smack on the head from the overlords, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. If it does, I already have Brighteon, Rumble, and Odyssey pages earmarked with the Hillbilly Heart name. So if I disappear here, I will pop up somewhere else. And as always, if you go to Sabrina's channel on Odyssey, it's Synergy, Psinergy. You'll always be able to find me through there. She'll let you know where I am if I get zinged here. But I'm going to raise heck till I get zinged. So, yeah, well, tattoo guns are very fragile and finicky things. So I've known a lot of tattoo artists. Of course, I've got like 37 hours of ink on me. So I've known a lot of tattoo artists, and they all say the same thing. They're like, you bond with one. It's like horses. You bond with one and you have it for life. And then you cry your butt off when it dies. And I'm like, yep, sounds like some of my horses I had when I was younger. So, yes, Synergy. Thank you so much, Lucia. So you can go to the Odyssey platform and search that. If I ever disappear from here, you can find me there. She'll let you know where to find me. And we're just trying to get through the day because the weather's moving in. And I'm starting to feel like crap. So I just wanted to tip you off, watch my last couple of videos, look at the community post, do your research, talk amongst yourselves on the community post or in these comments. And as soon as I feel like it, I'll be back and we'll dig some more. But also stay tuned to Sabrina's channel. Have you ever heard that song that I'm not even reading your name? You ever heard that song? Because you said alibi, where that guy wants to go through. He's driving a train, and or he's driving a truck. Sorry, and he's going through a roadblock where if you are carrying metal, you get through for free, but if you're carrying livestock, you're not. And he's carrying a load of hogs, but he wants through the detection area without paying. So he gets in the metal line, and when they ask him what he's hauling, he says, "I'm hauling pig iron." And they let him through. And then he passes through the metal detection area, and it doesn't, but he shoots on out of there because he's getting through without paying that fine. And he's waving in his window saying, "I got pig iron, I got pig iron, I got all pig iron." And he was actually hauling pigs. He didn't technically lie. Technicalities are a thing. So that was what that's what that response reminded me of all the things. Oh, it's Synergy, P-S-I-N-E-R-G-Y, Synergy channel on the Odyssey platform. You can always find me through there. Oh, bless your heart. Did the wind whip you around? It's whipping bad here now. It's picking up really bad. I don't know if I would have had the energy to have even gone to Walmart today. So David's going to take me in the morning if I feel better, if I'm not the Michelin man in the morning. I have a feeling I'm going to swell really bad tonight. Yes, if you have anything to share with me, links or anything like that, you can always reach me through email as well. So it's been a really few rough health days, y'all. It's been this weather. When it gets warm, I'll do really good. Through the spring, late spring and summer, I do really good. Fall and winter and easing back into spring, it sucks. But it's just because of neuromuscular disorder. So yes, she had to do that, sadly. Yeah, that wind is hopping up here. And we had a big boom about an hour ago. Nobody in the county is talking about what it is, so it must not be anything important. But it shook my house, and it smelled like black powder. So I don't know what it was. Could have been somebody out trying to start a fire and a little pyro in there. But we got a little pyro in the area. But nobody, even the radio station, didn't say anything, and the scanner didn't say anything. So I'm assuming it was nothing bad, I guess, because nobody said anything. So who knows? So no, that's. Did you get a good tailwind, Gypsy? I'm currently. I woke up with a bloody nose this morning, and it's just from the wind. The temperature changing so much from dry to like super huge monsoon storms, and then where it makes me swell and unswell, and so It's just I'm gonna have a few rough months. It'll get better. Oh, that was good. I'm wondering if she got a good tailwind. That was pretty good. But I'm starting to feel this one coming in. So I just wanted warnings. If I'm down for a few days, don't freak out. Surely I will come back looking better than I do right now. Because I look pretty rough today. But listen, if I got information, you're going to hear it no matter what I look like. So it was too important to say, no, I don't need to go online. I look horrible. No, I don't care if I've got a bath towel and a turban towel in my hair. If something drops that I think you need to see, I'm going to come on here and tell you. So y'all can rest assured, I don't care what I look like, I'm going to tell you. Now, it might be hard on your eyes, but it'd be good on you, to know this stuff. So, but definitely check out my last couple videos and the community post. Put it all together. Start researching the people that are on their panels. And we'll all have a good little shindig chat when I come back. But definitely some interesting information for today and something to chew on for a couple of days. And I'm still irritated that the University of Texas at Austin was on that website. And that they're being basically financially funded by us anyway. So I will. It'll pass. Surely as quickly as this is going through, we're supposed to warm back up. Surely it'll pass. And if we can just get like a 5 to 7 day stabilization period, I'll be good. But this every 3 to 4 days going is too much on me. So, but y'all take care of yourself, do your research, and if you don't see me for a couple days, don't freak out. I'll be back as soon as I can. Stay aware. Email me with any weird links you find. Post stuff in the comments so I can look at stuff if you find stuff and you want to share, or go to the Synergy channel on the Odyssey platform and share it there. So thanks for spending time with me. Thanks for, subscribing and wanting to follow on this horrible journey. I know it's not always pleasant news, but it is necessary to stay aware. And it's necessary sometimes to get bad news so that maybe we can make the future a little bit better. I'm hoping. I mean, I might be way too optimistic about it, but I'm hoping. I don't do song requests. I'm sorry. So, but I just wanted to share with you. So Sabrina's background in the next 24 hours will be changing. Sadly, I lose her, but go show her some love. She's been just like me with health. She's had a couple of rough days too because we've worked our butts to the bone this last week, and her more than me. She goes 3 times as much as I do in research and stuff because she's just vigorous. She's just a vigorous researcher. I mean, she's always. I don't know how she does it. I mean, I'm too tired now with this disorder. I do what I can do, but I have definite times where my body goes no more. She just keeps going. And I'm just like in amazement at everything she does for everybody. I think I'm going to have to make some changes. I've been trying to get some new people in, but with as many trolls, I'm going to have to make some changes to my security settings. So, no, she's going to be leaving a little bit earlier because the weather is changing. Because the meteorologists are just can't get a weather. You know, they've changed it 4 times in the last 2 days. So, but with the winds that are coming through, we're going to try to get her headed home before it gets super bad. I know, but with the way we both feel, because we've gone at 90 miles an hour for the past week and a half, so it's probably a good thing she's gonna be going home. So obviously, Jazzy, yeah, I remember you. Yep. I don't know. Am I real? I'm real. So everybody, troll traffic's still pretty heavy, but I'm bringing on some big topics of discussion. I'm trying to find the treasure in the traffic. I know it's horrible, some of the things that people say in the chats right now. That will surely get better, or I'll have to change my settings. But it is what it is, and no, but I'll look it up. It is what it is. We're still finding some really good people in amongst the traffic, so we're getting some good people. Well, Jazzy, thank you so much. But it's collecting them is kind of like going through PTSD all over again, isn't it? Oh, you can't see my back tattoo. You can just see my arm. My back. I don't. You can only see my back tattoo if I have my tank top. I'm gonna have the Soundgarden Bad Motorfinger album cover as my elbow. It's gonna hurt like a mother though, but I can only do tattoos during the summer when my body's healing really good and my health is doing really good. So I'm sequestered to summer tattoos from now to the rest of my life. So slows down my ink habit, but it's okay. I've got like 37 hours on me, so I need to slow down. Don't way too much ink on me. So, but we are getting some good people. Like we've grown rapidly in the last few weeks. So we are finding some gems. Just it's rough, I know, and it's rough. So it's you got to see what I handle on the YouTube studio before it gets to woo. And thank goodness that the good Lord saw fit to make me a parole officer for the first half of my life because it really doesn't affect me. I've seen stupid for so long now. I just kind of glaze over at it and go on. But I know that my audience and my subs and my mods are not used to it, so I'm trying to catch what I can. Um, I'm trying to catch what I can before it gets to y'all. So anything that I post that I can catch through YouTube Studio, I'm trying to catch for you. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that that's the only comments that get disabled or deleted? Yes, yes. Makes you wonder. I'm waiting to get pinged from Big Brother really hard. It'd be a big slap on the head, but it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it. I mean, I can't not tell people information they should know. I'm not built that way. Like I can't hold it in. If I know it and think you should know it, I'm gonna tell you. It's gonna come out. I will not. I refuse to keep it to myself. If I can help somebody else, even one person, I'm gonna say it. So yeah, I'm tatted up. I'm a retired parole officer, so I'm really comfortable with ink. So, but I do think my Freddie thing here, it has been in a Puerto Rico newspaper, and it was like the lady got like 6 awards. So I jokingly tell everybody, my arm is famous in Puerto Rico. So, but it was in a Queen 6-page spread in it's like a newspaper and on a TV show, and she got like 6 awards for it on television. And I'm in there. I've got the newspaper framed in my craft room. I'll dig it out one day and show you. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact, I hear them hissing just very loud, and I just kind of giggle and go on. Thank you so much for sharing. It's important. I mean, just word of mouth and telling people in your community and just saying, be aware, look at this, understand where the momentum's going in our world, even though we're kind of kept blind from it. And, they still tell themselves in certain ways that you can go and find. And that's, watching the open source government pages and watching a lot of these companies. Like, you can go back and look at this one company I noted this morning, and you can see the research that I put. And as long as they say they've been getting grants and stuff and working on these different ways to send this recipe of stuff into your body, we know how long this has been in the gimmick, in the you just have to use your brain, put two and two together. So it's just like, okay, we're starting to see the big picture now, and we're starting to get a little perturbed. Just a little bit. Now, yeah, yeah. I feel pulses a lot, but I'm very close to a TBA access area, and I think that's where I get a lot. And I have, like my ENT told me, I have too many bones and too much bone marrow in my ears, and so he's like, I can't even surgically correct you because you're not even made right. And I was like, understand. So maybe that's why I'm more susceptible to that. But I definitely feel it and hear it some days, and it hurts. Especially when I had the mastoiditis, I swelled so bad. They thought they were going to have to put me in the hospital. They thought it was going to turn into meningitis because it just kept getting affected. And finally, it took me like 7 months to get completely over that. It was the worst, like, spring and summer of my life. It was horrible. And I was so sick. I'm probably God tipped my ears that way for a reason, I guess. Well, Carl, if you are, you're in the wrong place because you're just finding another retired law enforcement person that's really bored. But if you are, you need to be doing your job a little bit better. Y'all are sitting on your hind ends way too much. Get out there and do your job. I mean, we had some big stuff hit our community in the last couple of weeks. We got FBI and TBI in here investigating stuff, and I'm just like, we've had, oh gosh, probably 100,000 new implants to our area just in like a 5 county radius and a cluster in the last 2 or 3 years. People that have been running from the big cities. And but the thing is when people run from the big cities, they often bring their retirement source of income, but they don't bring any new incomes to the area. So they live off their retirements and they bolster property taxes, but nothing else. And so the police force doesn't grow with the population. And so, in with that's been going on, they've known that they can get away with a lot here because our police forces are too small to catch a whole lot. So we've had some pretty big crimes because thankfully we're in a place where people still will say, "Excuse me, that's not legit." So thank God I'm still in an area where people will call out, bad people. I mean, it comforts me a little bit, but they've come here to hide and think that they can disappear in these hills and hollers and into these people that they think have some kind of pledge to remain silent. Honey, we're from Appalachia. We don't remain silent. We twang and we twang loud, and we will tell on you because we like our mountains and we like our, we call them implants. We like our implants if they come here because they love the land. But if you come here to screw up our community, we're going to talk about it. We're going to say it in front of God, Jesus, and everybody loud. It's just how we're made. But if you are legit, Lord, get out there and get to work. Put some puzzle pieces together. Y'all are sitting on your hind ends. I ain't got no problem saying that to anybody. I had a badge. I turned it in. So glad I'm out of that. It's like, I mean, the management I worked with was way worse than any of the felons I ever supervised. I would just openly say that. They were worse people than the felons I supervised. So just going to openly say that I saw nothing positive my entire career, and I was like awarded, and I was like the best officer and had the most success rate and the highest success rate. And then they would dog me because I wasn't sending enough back for Tennessee to have revenue. So I'm changing people's lives and creating a better community and more productive members of the community. But you're mad at me because your prisons aren't making enough money? Really? Think about that for 5 seconds. Our world is, yeah, deeply, deeply damaged. Yeah, I'm concerned about the missing kids that have been hauled off. And you can go to Nick Shipley, I think Nick Shipley. You watch buses of juveniles leave at the border. They're separated from the adults, and they're put on buses and they're carted off. But nobody's willing to say where they're going. You know, nobody can find them after 6 months. What's going on? We've got like 200,000 kids missing in this nation. And I don't care about the adults coming over. Screw them. They know they're doing something illegal. But these are kids. We should be going after those kids and trying to find those kids. Those kids are not here because they wanted to be here. They're here because some idiot drugged them here. Let's go look for them. They're children. But nobody seems to care. So if you want to know what this stream's about, go watch my last 2 videos and do some research and watch the last bulk of my library. We do fun stuff here. We craft and do temu hauls, and we have fun days as well. And I do a lot of my Appalachia heritage. And my husband has some trapping videos, which we should have one of those later. He went out this morning, and apparently everything moved last night because he had possums and skunks and coyotes. So it was a busy morning for him, to say the least. But we do a little bit of everything, but mostly we try to stay aware, and we try to follow the people that don't want to be followed and get the information that they don't want to get. Okie dokes. Well, thank you. You can find pretty much anything that Sabrina spoke about on the Odyssey platform on the Synergy channel, PSINERGY. There's a bunch of documentation, and of course, all of her video library is there. So you can go get tons of information there. And the book she had here was the Emergent Technology, which is it's a college textbook, but it's old enough now they have the free PDF out, and I believe she has that linked on her Synergy channel as well. So that should help. But yeah, everybody should download that and read it. It made me feel like an idiot when I read it, but I understood what was going on the moment I got into it, and it was frustrating. So thank you, Gypsy. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, that's about it. I'm getting tired, so I'm going to have to take a break and rest a little while. Well, I actually did a live about that about a week ago, and so if you want to go back and watch that, you can. I had a lot of gems and temu hauls. Go watch my temu hauls. I'll look at that too. Thank you. No, if I did, I'd claim it though. Well, everybody has to be mods, and I tell y'all the same things. I wouldn't make a stranger a mod, and I wouldn't give a toddler a flamethrower. There's just certain things in life you don't do. So, well, Anthony, sadly, I'm slowly going crippled, so I don't think I want to go dancing with you. So, okay, y'all, troll traffic's picked up. I'm gonna let you go again. Have all the websites, all the information in the last 2 videos, the community post with the definition of the word that's going to trip most people up. Go do your research. Give me a couple days to get through this weather and this flare, and we'll come back and have a deep dive conversation and probably some more videos. Should have a Trapper Day video by tonight, though, so hang on for that. And you can always go support my husband, Trapper Dave Waters, if you want to. Don't pull no crap on his channel, though, because he's 6 foot. I don't give a shit. Just warning you. Just warning you. Okay, everybody. Hang on. Let me dish you. Oh, God. I think we got him at the same time. Yeah, we got him at the same time. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. Y'all know what to do from here. Give me a couple days to mend. We'll be back. Do your research. Literally leave everything that you want me to look at in the comments. I research when I'm down sick. I research. I do a lot of reading, a lot of in-depth research. I read a bunch of stuff on cattle genome research the other night. Literally blew my mind. But we'll be back to have a deep dive and much more conversation. And it's just gonna, hey, listen, the world's just gonna know more the more we keep talking about it. So talk to your friends, neighbors, loved ones. Word of mouth is the best way to say this. Tell everybody in the community, go research, go look at this, and then show them that website. It will blow their minds. We can wake up more people. We can create more momentum. So that's all we're trying to do. And give me a few days to get through this health flare, and I'll be back. But I really appreciate you, especially the guys that come here for the right reasons and are polite. I really appreciate you guys. And Next couple weeks are going to be rocky, especially on this platform, but we'll see if we make it. We'll see where we go. So I'll talk to you soon. Y'all be safe. I'm going to duck the storms for a couple days and the health. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it.